I
maybe,
agree.
Yep, Joshua, maybe this is something you could give him guidance on, though. So I know that Adam, you and I have talked about how you really want to do more music and you want to get back into your music, and that seems to be an area that you really want to be successful in. Yep. Joshua, can you give him advice on what might help him have the most success in that area?
Yes. So when we look at the chart too, there's just so many things. But when we look at your North Node. So the North Node, that's this, it looks like a pair of headphones, right?
Okay.
And then over here, you have the South Node, which is the upside down pair of headphones. So the upside down pair of headphones, this is your South Node. That's like your ice cream sundae. It's like super, super easy, super easy. It's your talents and your gifts. And you use this to go over here. But this is your destiny. This is like the fastest route for you to achieve your greatest ambitions, your highest goals. And that North Node is in the 6th house and it's in Gemini. So again, like this theme of communication, I do wonder if you'll probably be doing songs that most likely are linked to current events or the political climate. Not just that, obviously you'll want to write about, love and whatnot, but I do think that there's probably going to be some kind of like very, very strong communications in your songs that are probably very innovative. Have you been thinking about doing that?
All I can think about is that I just wrote a song 2 days ago. I haven't written a song in maybe 5 years, and I wrote a song. It was the best songs that I've ever written flew out of my brain onto the paper and they were done. And this one, I wrote the entire song in maybe 4 minutes. And I played the song and I was like, I can't believe I just played this song. I like ran to find my wife. I'm like, listen to this song. And she's like, this is an amazing song. Like, what is going on? And I'm like, yes, I've got it. And it's about, I mean, you want me to play it? I'll play it right now.
Yeah, let's do a song.
Should I play a song?
We're on premiere. I'll even we'll give you the stage, Adam. Oh,
yeah.
Add to stream. Hey,
so I don't have the an appropriate mic for, but this is my guitar here. So I'm sure you might be able to just hear the guitar. Can you hear the guitar? Can you guys hear that? Oh, I can't hear anyone.
Yeah, we can hear it. It just takes my audio off the screen. You're good.
Okay, cool. Life sucks sometimes, but when you realize it's not so bad, so move along. What choice do you have? You spend all your time, or you choose where your mind spends all its time. When it all comes freely, it's wonderful. Let it all come crashing like an ocean tide. Climb up to the top of the mountainside and scream it out. Don't hold it inside. When you find a smile, naturally, that's the magic, don't forget it. It'll help you see. In the dark, in the night, when you're trying to find your way and you lost your sight. When it all comes freely, it's wonderful. Let it all come crashing like an ocean tide. Let it climb up to the top of the mountainside and scream it out. Don't hold it inside. Let it all come crashing like an ocean tide. Let it all come crashing like an ocean tide. When it all comes freely, it's wonderful. Let it all come crashing like an ocean tide. Climb up to the top of the mountainside and scream it out. Don't hold it inside.
Yay! That was
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
Wow, that was great.
Thanks. Yeah, and you can see the words are kind of what I'm going through, what I feel like a lot of the world's going through. Basically, it's about truth is easier to remember. It's you're more free when you just deal with the truth of things, when you're honest with yourself. Even like when I say, when you find a laugh naturally, that it's not about the laugh, it's the magic that something made you laugh, something made you smile naturally, and that's the magic of life. And you have to capture that and hold that and move forward, not be a victim. So when you said my music will most likely be current events, it's like absolutely, that's absolutely what it is. I take on the things around me and I write music for it. So that one it just flew out on the paper. So I don't have a name for it yet. So if you guys, if you come up with something, let me know.
Do you have it so people can listen to it, including us? Do you have it like recorded like on one of your videos? Do you have it like elsewhere?
I did play it on my show yesterday. I debuted it because I wrote it on Sunday. I took the day off of Twitter. I took the day off of like news.
Smart man.
And I'm like, I went skiing. I chilled. I'm like, I'm gonna play guitar, and I set my focus to write a song, and I finished in 4 minutes. It was like,
amazing.
Whoa, it was crazy. But those are the best songs, honestly. It's the ones that it obviously had things I had to say, and I wrote it out. So.
And I think all of us that need to hear. I mean, I really think that was very necessary. Don't you agree, Carlin? Like hearing that today.
I definitely agree. Absolutely.
Yeah,
it makes
it
me
was
feel
really
better,
great.
honestly.
Yeah. This is something that could really, really change the world, and that's really what we need right now. I think that the more people can get exposed to you, the better.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I think
you very
that
much.
you could be doing some huge healing for the world.
Yeah. I mean, I've written many songs about. I've got a lot of songs about getting over the shitty things in life, honestly, because that's the problem. As we said earlier, you have two choices. You can be a victim, whether it's you're doing or someone else is doing. It doesn't matter. People can be victims. It's not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's what you choose to do after you're the victim, after you've decided that's the point where you're like, all right, are you going to stay there or are you going to move forward? So that moving forward is actually what a lot of people wanted me to call my show, Moving Forward with Adam Crigler. And I still am thinking about it because that's really that's my vibe. I want to help people move forward. I want to help education get better. I want to help, racial tensions move forward and get back to, everyone being on the same page. And it feels like there's such a divide. I don't know. So yeah, I have a lot to say, and it comes out when I write music. So
Totally. And I think with that, the Gemini North node, like that's in your sixth house. So the sixth house has to do with your day-to-day processes. So if you have a North node in the sixth house, essentially you need to be, or it's very helpful, I should say, to be very, very process and schedule oriented in the sense that you wake up in the morning, okay, what am I going to communicate today? And remember, it's Gemini. Gemini is not one thing. Gemini is about that duality. So I would encourage you not to put yourself in a box. Like if you want to do a vlog, if you want to do a song, if you want to interview someone, if you want to stand in your head, if you want to dance, if you want to, like, all of this is forms of communication. And Gemini is very, very spastic. So I would really just follow your highest excitement every single day. But I would say that with that North node, it's next to Chiron. So Chiron is like the wounded healer. So wherever we have Chiron in our chart, in your day-to-day life, like for whatever reason, when it comes to sixth house things, your processes, your systems, scheduling things, for whatever reason, you have Chiron there, which is a certain level of hurt. So in some respect, it like pains you to schedule things, or it pains you to be sort of systematic.
I don't know if my wife's watching this right now, but I am not a scheduler. I've never been. In fact, my modeling agency hated me because I would not show up to like big things that they set up for me, because I wanted to just skate. I wanted to just play music and just do my own thing. And now this year alone, I've done more scheduling than my entire life. No joke. I'm serious. Just from doing my own show, Adamcast. I think I've done it for 3 weeks now.
Yeah. I think that like the scheduling will be important with your North node in the sixth house. Like you gotta, but it doesn't mean that it's Gemini. It doesn't mean that you don't get to diversify your routine. And I think that you're so creative that, say it's washing dishes. Well, why not wash the dishes facing the sink this way? You know what I mean? As opposed to this. You can allow yourself to have fun with it, but I would definitely say like a regularly scheduled program for you, and you can allow yourself to be flexible within that. But you have to overcompensate with Chiron there, because your North node is there, which means like that's your spinach that you have to eat. But then you have Chiron there, so it's almost like you have to overcompensate. So you have to essentially, you want to be very, very Virgo, and you want to just determine what it is that you want to lose yourself in. Like, what do you want to lose yourself in every single day, if that makes sense? That'll help, I think.